the villagers.
Hello there everyone. I've had a desire to do a theory video for a while now. It has been quite some time since my last one. That is mainly because with all of the hype building for episode 8, YouTube has been dotted with hundreds of videos dedicated to theorizing over the events that will transpire in The Last Jedi. Frankly, it has been hard to come up with an original theory, but I believe I have done it. We all remember that scene in The Force Awakens where Captain Phasma lowered the shields to Starkiller Base to save her own hide. In this episode of Star Wars Facts and Theories, we'll be exploring whether we can be expecting an even larger betrayal from the chrome-armored stormtrooper. Let's begin. First of all, I recently finished reading the Captain Phasma novel and her mini-comic series, both of which were amazing and extremely enjoyable reads. Anyway, in the Phasma novel, we get a glimpse into her past, finding out about her history. We find out that she was born on the planet of Parnassos, an extremely primitive planet where Phasma lived with a group called the Scree. Every day was a fight for survival. I won't cover her entire backstory at this time. I will leave that for a future video. Anyway, one day a First Order ship crashes on Parnassos. This ship belonged to Brendel Hux, the father of General Hux from The Force Awakens. Phasma saves Brendel's life, and in return, Brendel offers her a place in the First Order. After spending her whole life on a doomed planet, each day a new battle, you think Phasma would have been grateful to Brendel, thankful for him saving her life and offering her a place in the galaxy. But this is not the case. If the Phasma novel and comic series taught us anything, it is that Phasma only cares about herself and her survival. Phasma murdered Brendel with the help of Brendel's own son, Armitage Hux. Phasma even murdered her own brother and anyone who ever knew who she was or how she had grown up. Basically, people she had grown up with, everyone who had ever seen her face. And she only grew worse. In the comic series, which takes place in between The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, Phasma erased all records of her lowering Starkiller Base's shields. She then hunted down the one person who had found out and executed him. Lastly, her TIE fighter pilot put the pieces together about Phasma's betrayal. Here is an excerpt from that comic. The TIE fighter pilot asked,
Captain, why?
You know why, pilot.
But I don't. I don't know anything. And even if I did, I wouldn't say anything.
All this time we've spent together, have you really learned nothing? I'm a survivor, no matter what the cost. Today, the cost is loose ends.
What loose end? I'm not a loose end. I've no way to threaten you, Captain. Please, I know nothing.
It doesn't matter what you know. Even one loose end is one too many, pilot.
As I said, if the Phasma novel and comic taught us something, it is that Phasma will do anything to survive. Both the novel and the comic are in the line of Journey to Star Wars The Last Jedi. So what does this mean? My theory is this. Captain Phasma will betray the First Order in a huge way. She has no loyalty to anyone but herself, which means she will always side with the winning side. If in Episode 8 the Resistance somehow manages to beat the First Order, there's no doubt in my mind that Phasma will simply swap sides. The question is, what will her betrayal be exactly? Will she murder another superior officer, perhaps General Hux or even Snoke himself? Is it possible she will leak the locations of First Order bases and factories to the Resistance? Maybe she is impressed they managed to destroy Starkiller Base and will supply them with weapons. Whatever the case, I believe it is almost inevitable that Phasma will betray the First Order in The Last Jedi. But of course, that is just my opinion. Let me know what you all think of my theory. Do you believe Phasma will betray the First Order? Or do you believe there is something else in store for her? What do you think of her character, everyone? To be honest, I was originally disappointed with her when I first saw The Force Awakens, but after reading the novel, I feel like I understand her so much more, and I'm curious to see what paths her character will take. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to post your ideas for The Last Jedi in the comments below. Let me know what videos you would like me to make leading up to The Last Jedi. Please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Share this video with your friends and click on the little bell icon to be aware of my future videos. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Have a fantastic day, God bless, and may the force of others be with you always.